Welcome to Pass the Turn. This is another Tabletop Tuesday segment. I'm your host Aaron Francis, and today we are looking at Marvel Legendary solo gameplay. So Marvel Legendary is a deck building game themed heavily on Marvel's universe. I've already set up the game here. So normally you would choose a mastermind, which your heroes are fighting. I'm choosing the Kingpin. And the heroes that are going to be partaking in this particular game are Daredevil, Bullseye? No, Daredevil, Blade, and Punisher. So all the Marvel Knights. And a lot of these components you will see in the Legendary Dark City expansion, which I've got a while back. And this features a couple of different variants that aren't in the base game, but I just thought I'm going to use some street level heroes taking on a street level threat today. No galactic conquests or anything like that, just street level battles. And who better than Punisher, Daredevil and Blade? Okay, so what I would do first of all is shuffle the hero deck, which is what I'm doing now. You choose 3 heroes in a solo game, they all go into this deck here, all of their abilities, and then you draw 5 to go in the HQ. So we've got Blade, Blade again, Punisher, Daredevil and Punisher. Shuffle it up again. So these are the cards that we can basically purchase and put in our decks. Our decks begin with some lower level cards called Shield Agents or Shield Troopers, and they allow us to attack to a certain value and recruit to a certain value. So the first thing that happens when you start the game, I'm obviously fighting the Kingpin, and the scheme, his scheme is unleash the power of the cosmic cube. So the Kingpin is currently going after the Tesseract as branded in the MCU. It's called the Cosmic Cube in the comics. So it's a very, very simple scheme. I just chose this one today because it's very easy. It's basically just a clock on the game, no special abilities. But this game is really, really varied. You can choose different masterminds, different schemes, different heroes, different bystanders and villains and all that sort of stuff. The villains that I'm fighting are street level villains with some goons thrown in for good measure, who can be bribed as well, which is another mechanic that was introduced in Dark City. But let's just play the game and you'll understand how it works as we play. So the first thing I do is draw 6 cards from the preordained deck of Shield Agents and Shield Troopers. Each player will always start with 8 Shield Agents and 4 Shield Troopers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the cards I've got to play with are 2 agents, 1 trooper, 3 agents. So I've got 3 agents. So agents are used to buy heroes, and troopers are used to attack villains. So I've basically got 5 points of purchasing, which I can buy any of these cards down here. So I can buy this one, I can buy all of these because they're 5 or lower. So I can buy all of these cards here. So it's just up to me as to, pardon me, what cards I want to put in my deck and what I need to fit into that overall flavour and overall synergy wise. So yeah, that's my hand for this turn. But first thing you do is draw a villain card to start off the turn. And it's a hammerhead villain. So a villain will always go into this city space here. So you flip it over, if there's no one on this space, he goes here. So he's hanging around in the sewers, smelly bastard. So he's hanging around there. And to kill this guy or attack this guy, he's got bribe, which means I can use stars or attacks to actually deal damage to him, and I have to get a 5 to kill him. So I can actually kill him with these 5 purchasing points here. I can actually pay Hammerhead to just fuck off to the discard pile, but I'm not going to because it's not proactive. I'll leave him hanging around in the smelly sewers for now. I'm going to use these 5 points here to buy Blade. So I'm going to buy Blade. So there we go. So those 5 are used to buy Blade, which goes into my discard pile. Then another hero gets replaced with him, another Blade. And this, because it's only 1 point of purchasing, it will just fizzle to the discard pile because I can't use it to attack this guy because he's got 5 health. So you always have to match or exceed their health or their attack value or whatever, bribe, if you want to kill the guy. So that wouldn't have been able to do enough damage to kill him. And damage doesn't stick from round to round either. So yeah, I bought Blade that turn. And then I draw back up to 6. And this is pretty much going to be the same sort of hand. I'm probably going to have more attack than purchasing this time round. But yeah, next thing that happens is villains. So this is a goon. So if it's another villain, they go onto the sewers, and then they push Hammerhead out of the sewers, and they take his place. So now Hammerhead's now robbing the bank, basically, and the goons are now hanging out in the sewers. What they're doing down there, I don't know. So this turn, I've got 3 points of purchasing and 3 points of attack. So I'm going to buy Blade. He costs 3, as you can see, bottom there. Buy Blade, and 3 points fizzle. 3 points of damage just fizzle, because I can't attack these guys. These are 4 and these are 5. And then this gets replaced here. This is Blade's ultimate ability. Vampiric Surge costs 7. And it does damage for each villain you've defeated, which is not great at the moment because I haven't killed any villains yet. So that's great. I would draw a new hand, but I can't because all the cards are in a discard pile, so I'll just simply take my discard pile and shuffle it to make a new deck. So I've got 2 Blade cards in here somewhere now as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw villain deck card. It's a Scheme Twist. Now whenever you draw a Scheme Twist card, you basically follow the rules on the scheme that you're playing. So this is what a Scheme Twist looks like. And in this Scheme Twist, it just goes underneath the thing here. It says scheme. Put the twist next to this scheme. It's only when we get 5 to 8 twists we start taking wounds off this scheme card, and wounds just clog up your deck. If you play like Mage Knight or other cards that use wounds in deck building games, you'll understand that wounds are basically just dead cards that you don't want in your deck, and it's hard to get rid of them. Unless you're the Hulk. If you've got the Hulk in your deck, he actually thrives from getting, because he obviously, the more angry he gets, the more wounded he gets, the more powerful he gets. So actually having wounds in a Hulk based deck is really good. Okay, so what we've got this time, we do have a Blade in our hand this turn. So we've got 3 points of purchasing, we've got 2 points of attack and 2 points of attack with Blade. So we do have 4 points of attack right now. We need 13 in total. So the Kingpin can be attacked and bribed. So bribed basically means you can use purchasing points and attack points to direct an attack at that card. So I would need 13 points in total to attack Kingpin once. So it's a lot of points that you need to attack with. So you need to enlist some of these heroes to obviously be able to do that. So this turn I've got 3 points of purchasing and 1, 2, 3, 4 points of attack. So Blade's special ability, Stalk the Prey, is a 2 damage card, and it says you may move a villain to an adjacent city space. If another villain is already there, swap them. So that just messes around with the order of where the enemies are on the city space. And what Blade's good at doing, because I've played him before, is if enemies are on the rooftops or in the sewers, he can do an additional damage to them, which is good. So you have to try and manoeuvre your characters to be in the rooftops or the sewers, because that's where Blade is pretty much spending most of his time, because he's quite smelly. So I've got 3 points of purchasing here. So first of all, what I'm going to do is, well, both of these enemies can be bribed. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't kill them both. I'm going to kill Hammerhead though, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, unless... yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll kill Hammerhead. So I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4. You may move a villain to an adjacent city space if I want to. No, there's no point. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've hit him for 4 damage and bribed him the rest, so he's dead. And it says when you fight him, KO one of your heroes with a star icon. So I'm going to KO this guy who I've just used. So he's no longer in my deck and he's dead. So he goes to the villain discard pile. I'll just put that over there. And then these fizzle. Can't buy anything for 2. They fizzle. I draw back up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've drew my hand, that villain deck. It's just another Scheme Twist, so that goes underneath. Nothing occurs yet. So I've got point of purchasing, 2 points of attack, 2 points of attack, and more purchasing. Now, in the Dark City expansion, purchasing is pretty much, well, stars are pretty much attacks, because a lot of the enemies in the Dark City expansion are street level goons and thugs, so they can be bribed. So it doesn't really matter what I get, because Kingpin can also be bribed as well. Okay, so I've got another blade card, which is Night Hunter. So whenever you defeat a villain in the sewers or rooftops this turn, you get +2 purchasing power, which is great, because there is a villain in the sewers. That means I'll get 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. So I could buy this Punisher if I wanted to. I can't buy this, which is a shame. That's a shame. We'll just do that. We'll do that then. So we'll use Blades 2 damage from Night Hunter plus 3, 4 from the Shield Troopers to attack this guy. So he's got 4. KO one of your heroes, I'll KO this Shield Trooper, and he's dead. And because I killed an enemy in the sewer this turn, I get +2 purchasing from this blade card, plus 1, 2, 3, which is 5. So I will purchase this Hail of Bullets Punisher card, just because, why not? He gets replaced with another backflip Daredevil card. Draw back up to 6, so that's 2 from the deck, and reshuffle them and draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a villain card. There's no villains there at the moment. Scheme Twist. Oh dear. So how many schemes you got in there now? 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 Scheme Twists underneath there at the moment. So we've got Shield Agent, Hail of Bullets, what we just bought. We've got another Stalk the Prey and more purchasing. So we've got 4 purchasing, and then we've got some damage, but damage is not going to do anything, I don't think. Okay. Interesting. So Hail of Bullets does 2 damage, but you reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, you get plus damage equal to its printed victory point value. So it could be quite good. And then we've got Blade, which moves people around in the city, but there's no one there to use. Then we've got 4 purchasing points. So in total, without the bonuses, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if this card is victory points is worth 5, we can actually attack the Kingpin this round. But it's not going to be a 5. Is it going to be a villain? Let's reveal it. It is. Oh wow, it's 4. That's such a shame. Wow, 4. So Punisher, Hail of Bullets ability gets +4 because that's the victory point value of Tombstone's card. So he would get +4. So this attack is actually worth 6. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 off being able to attack Kingpin this round, which is a shame because I can't do anything else with all this damage. That's really bad. That's such a waste. Such a shame. I've got 4 points of purchasing. I can get a Boom Goes to Dynamite. I'll just get another Punisher card. I get Boom Goes to Dynamite. Allows me to draw cards. So sod it. And that gets replaced with another Hail of Bullets from Punisher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw a villain card. Tombstone, obviously. Okay, so we've got another Blade. Let's get rid of some of these shit cards in my hand. Okay, so Night Hunter again. When you defeat a villain in the sewer rooftops, you get +2 purchasing. That guy's worth 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't have enough to attack him. That's pants. That's really pants. I've only got 2 purchasing points, so that whole turn will fizzle. That's really bad. That's really bad. That whole turn fizzles. Can't do anything with that. Actually, how many purchasing do I have? 2? No, I can't even buy one of these Shield Agents. That's really bad. The whole turn fizzles. Draw 1 card. That's poor. That's really poor. So let's draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Villain deck. Another Tombstone comes out. So I've got Blade. Oh my god, I'm getting crappy Shield Agents. I need to get rid of them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, it doesn't kill Tombstone. That's really pants. I can buy a Daredevil backflip. That's pretty much all I can do. When you play Blackflip, the next hero you recruit this turn goes on top of your deck. 2 purchasing points. This ain't good at all. My turns are just fizzling. I'm going to have to buy a backflip just because I can, I guess. No Punisher card, hostile interrogation, and that turn just fizzles. Draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, draw a villain card. Master Strike, so this is when the Mastermind will attack me. Master Strike. Each player reveals a Marvel Knight's hero in their hand or discards their hand and draws 5 cards. So luckily I do have a Marvel Knight. I have 2. I have Punisher. So I'll reveal that to the camera, which means that the Mastermind ability does not trigger because I own a Marvel Knight hero in my hand, which is fine. So he does nothing. Okay, so this turn I've got 2 agents to recruit. One of 4 agents to recruit. Also have Night Hunter and Boom Goes a Dynamite. Whenever you defeat a villain in the rooftops or sewers this turn, you get +2 purchasing, so I could get 6 purchasing out of that, which would allow me to get the Nowhere to Hide Blade card, which would be good if I can defeat a Tombstone in there. Okay, so Boom Goes a Dynamite, Punisher. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. Which it is. So I get to KO my own cards, which is good in the sense that it thins my deck out. Because I don't want to be drawing these cards all the time because they're pretty much useless against Tombstones and Kingpins. That's it. That's all I get to do with Punisher there. And then I get 6. Nothing. I can't do anything with this. Nothing with that. I've got 4 points of purchasing here. I will buy Daredevil backflip. Or this. What's this? Each player reveals the top card of their deck. If that card costs 4 or more, discard it. You get +1 for each card discarded this way. I don't know, Punisher's cards are really weird, really hard to figure out how you use them. So I'm just going to buy another backflip for now. And I've got another Boom Goes a Dynamite. It's not being kind to me this game, I don't think. 1 card. I've never really got on with Punisher. Every time I've used him, I haven't really used him that much. It's weird. He's a weird character to use in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a villain card. It's another enemy. So we've got 3 enemies out there now. He's easier to kill though, so I might be able to kill him actually. Okay, so we've got a hell full of bullets. We've got an attack, a shield attack, 2 shield, or 3 shield purchasing, and a Daredevil backflip. Okay, so we've got 3 attacks. Which is still useless, absolutely useless. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, I get the bonus. Oh wow, okay, I get 4 bonus. So his villain card is worth 4 victory points, so he gets +4 on his attack. So his attack now actually turns to a 6, which is great. And I know Bullseye's coming up next as well, and he has an ambush effect, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. I'm talking trash. So this is now worth 6. So we've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points of bribery, but I still can't hit the Kingpin with that, but I can kill one of these guys. Can kill one of those guys, but I'm going to kill Hammerhead, because he gets to kill one of my own guys, and I want to get rid of these shitty cards I've got in my hand, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to use my attack to kill Hammerhead, and when you fight him, he KOs one of your heroes with a star icon, so I'll get rid of a shield agent. So this goes over there, sorry, I guess KO'd, and these will fizzle out, I think. I've got 5, haven't I? I've got one star there, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 stars, so I'm going to get another hail of bullets. Another backflip. Backflip central. Daredevil's doing nothing this game, he's just backflipping around, trying to dodge all the bullets and punches them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw a villain card, it's going to be Bullseye. No synergy here, nothing in my hand is going with it. Oh, okay, so we've got 4 purchasing points there, 2 purchasing points there, and reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, get rid of it, which it doesn't. Okay, so that's useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you play backflip, the next hero you recruit goes on top of your deck, which is going to do. So I'm going to recruit this blade here. So that goes on top of my deck. So at least I'm getting a blade next turn, and these cards all fizzle. Draw up to 6. So I've got a blade, which I just bought. So things are looking up now in the sense that I'm getting better cards, but none of them really have any synergy. How many cards have I got in my hand? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, so draw a villain card. It is Jigsaw. Well, Jigsaw's a new villain in the Punisher series, which I still haven't watched yet. I need to catch up on that. I'm watching Game of Thrones at the moment. Okay, so we've got 3 blade cards in my hand, which is great. And we've got another hail of bullets as well, but I'm not sure there's going to be much villains left to take advantage of that. Okay, so we got 1 point of purchasing, which is probably not going to go anywhere this round, unless I start bribing the Kingpin. So we've got Nowhere to Hide, which is a 3 damage card. Whenever you defeat a villain in the rooftops this turn, draw 2 cards, which I probably will do in the end. Stalk the Prey, move people into sewers or rooftops. When you defeat a villain in the sewers or rooftops, get +2. Reveal the top card and... Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage as a bribe. But I forgot to say, Jigsaw, when he comes out, does an ambush effect. Each player discards 3 cards, then draws 2. So I'm going to discard 3 cards. Oh, heck. So I'm going to discard those 2. And this one. Discard 3, draw 2. Hail full of bullets. Shield Trooper. Could have been worse. Okay, so now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage in total. Okay, what am I going to do? 10 damage in total. Still not enough, is it? I could get rid of one of the tombstones, or I could get rid of KO one of the heroes of a star, KO one of the heroes of an attack. That would have been good, because I had 2 rubbish heroes on the last one until Jigsaw ambushed me. Okay, so let's do the attacks first. I'm going to go with Tombstone, might as well. 1, 2, 3 in the rooftops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reveal top card if it's a villain. +5! Wow, +5. And another +5. Wow, okay, I could attack the Kingpin this turn, I think. Yeah, I'm going to have to attack the Kingpin this turn. So it says reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, you get plus attack equal to its printed value, which is 5, because it's another Jigsaw. It's another Jigsaw, which is 5 victory points if he's defeated. So I get +5 on both of these cards, which is ridiculous. So I get 7, 7. Might have enough to kill both, you know. So 5, 7, 7. Okay, 7, 7, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Nice. So I've revealed that. So that adds 5 to both of these cards. So both of these cards are doing 14 damage in just those cards. So he's going to unload some bullets on the Kingpin, and Blade is going to take out this guy at the bank. So he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's going to have to KO one of my heroes of the star, one of my heroes of the attack. So Night Hunter's going to have to go, I think. Yeah. So he's going to KO those 2. So they're both dead. But this guy dies. Okay, so that goes over there. Okay, and then this guy does 14 damage to the Kingpin, so I take 1 card from underneath the Kingpin and activate it, and that is Call a hit. Choose a hero from each player's discard pile and KO it. So I have to KO a hero from here, so I'm going to KO this guy. Okay, so fairly successful. Killed one enemy and killed, attacked the mastermind, which is good. So I draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw a villain card. Another jigsaw appears. Wow. Oh, I knew that anyway because I drew it on the bloody Punisher card. What am I talking about? What am I going like, wow, I knew it was coming the whole time. Okay, so this turn is going to be poor. So I've got 2 shield agents, backflip, 2 more shield agents, and boom goes dynamite. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it, which it does, so he gets rid of that. Okay, and now I have 6 points of purchasing that I can use. I'm going to go Hail of Bullets again. Hail of Bullets again. Replace Radar Sense. Draw 1 card, plus 5. After I've shuffled my deck. Shuffle my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, draw a villain card. Bullseye. Wow, the city is now plugged full of villains. So if they start escaping, that's when shit goes down. I think. Let me just double check what happens when a villain escapes. Meow, 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 meow. A villain gets pushed off the final 5th city space and that villain escapes the city and goes into the escape villain's pile. The escaping villain KOs a hero that costs 6 or less from the HQ. Okay, so just gets rid of heroes in the HQ basically when a villain escapes. Okay, so the city is full of enemies now. Okay, and I've drew all hero cards here. We've got backflip, stalk the prey, boom goes a dynamite, hail of bullets, nowhere to hide. Got 2 backflips. Wow. Okay, so first of all, do this. If it's 0, KO it, which is not. So we've got a Punisher coming up. Actually no, I can place this here because it says draw a card if I played another one before it. Got quite a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, so first of all, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 attack. 7. I get to draw a card from this. Bit of analysis paralysis going on here. Okay, so I could draw more cards as well because I could defeat the villain in the rooftops or the sewers as well. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to reveal the top card of the villain deck. It's a Scheme Twist. So I know a Scheme Twist coming up next, so I'm not going to get a bonus on his attack there. I'm going to be able to draw a card from this one here because I have played another card before it which matches the value. So I get Hail full of Bullets, another one. So that's gone. That's gone. The only reason I got to draw a card off of this is because I played another character with this symbol. So on the card you can see there that it has a sort of a tech symbol, and because another card that I have in this hand has a tech symbol, I get to get that tech ability on the bottom there. Okay, right. Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got enough to attack the Kingpin, which is what I'm going to be doing. Got enough to attack the Kingpin with a mixture of bribery and bullets. Bribery and bullets. Okay, so his next attack on the heroes is Dirty Cops. Put a 0 hero from the KO pile on top of each other player's deck. Each other player's deck, so I guess that's not going to be me, is it? In a solo game, each other player. I'm going to say no for that. So basically he puts eggy cards back in your deck and gets rubbish cops to try and work with you. That's quite cool, I like that, dirty cops. But each other player's deck, I don't have any other players, so I'm not going to activate that. So that turn was successful in the sense that I attacked the Kingpin yet again, so I draw back up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know a Scheme Twist is coming up this turn, so here it comes. Scheme Twist. So how many have I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So when it gets to 5 and above, we start taking wounds into our deck, which is not good at all. So next turn, we've got some crap cards in our hand. Wow. We've got some eggy agents. Hell full of bullets. Reveal the top card of the deck, and if it's a villain, which it is not, it's another Scheme Twist. So this is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I can kill Bullseye, which is a good thing to do, I think, because he's going to KO some of my weaker heroes here. So I can't bribe him. I can't bribe Bullseye, so I can't do that. Bollocks. Can't bribe Bullseye. So this turn is going to fizzle unless I can buy something for 4. Radar Sense, maybe. It's 2 damage. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is that number, you get +2 attack. It's okay, but I've got a lot of mixture of different cards in this deck, so I wouldn't be able to predict that really, but it is extra damage. I could just get another Boom Goes a Dynamite and get rid of the crap in my deck, with potentially being able to draw a card. You know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy Boom Goes a Dynamite. The bullets just fizzle. And then this gets replaced with another hero. Stalk the Prey. Draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scheme Twist, here it comes. Bang. Now 5 Scheme Twists in this particular scheme. Each player gains a wound. So I gain a wound card, and that goes into my discard pile. So it clogs up my hand later. Great. Okay, wow, we've got 3 Hail Full of Bullets here. Hail full of bullets, hail full of bullets, hail full of bullets. Boom Goes a Dynamite, which allows me to draw a card, and then 2 blade cards. Wow, okay, cool. Play that last. Okay, so this is +2, so 2, 4, 6, 9, 11. 11 in total, but if this is a villain on top, I get more bonus, which is not. Bollocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage in total. But then I get to reveal the top card of my deck, and if it's a 0, I get to KO it, which it's not, but I get to draw a card. So I get to draw this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is enough to bribe Kingpin, because Kingpin is susceptible to bribes. So that was a good draw there. So we got 6 attack here from shooting the Kingpin. Then we've got an additional 3 from Blade, so he's coming in with his sword, and that's 9 in total. Then we get Blade again, stalking Kingpin, because he loves him. So that's 11. Then we get Daredevil just backflipping all over the place and distracting Kingpin and doing that extra 13 damage. Not 13 damage, sorry, bringing it up to 13 points of damage in general. So that is enough to attack the Kingpin another time there, so that was a good turn. So that Boom Goes a Dynamite allowed me to draw that extra card, was fantastic. So we attack the Kingpin again, so we attack him, and his move is, we only have to attack him one more time now, and we've won. His move is Mob War. Each other player plays a henchman card from their victory pile as if playing it from their deck. Each other player. There are no other players. Prove me if I'm wrong. I wish there were other players, but we can't because there's snow. So there's no other players, therefore that fizzles. Great. Draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, villain deck. What's coming? Scheme Twist. Another Scheme Twist, which is not good. Each player gains a wound. Oh no. Okay, we got a hand with Daredevil. We got Boom Goes Dynamite again, which is not good right now. because I don't have another card which allows me to draw a card off the back of it, so this is going to be a wasted turn. So we've got Daredevil back flipping at 1 point of attack, nothing, and 3 points of purchasing. So first of all, boom goes Dynamite, reveal top card of the deck. If it's 0, get rid of it, which it is. So that's fizzled. 1 damage. 1 damage, 2 purchasing. So I've got 5 purchasing points in total there. Do I want to grab something just to grab something? I'll grab another Stalk the Prey. Actually no, I'll grab a Daredevil. Why not? I'll grab a Daredevil and they will go into the discard pile. Shuffle my deck up. This is getting close now. I need to hit Kingpin one more time, but it is getting close. I'm starting to get a lot of wounds in my hand. Wounds in my deck, sorry, so I'm just going to have a lot of fizzled turns now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, villain deck time. Villain deck time. Goons. Okay, so the goons go into the city. Everything moves up to the left, so these guys actually escape. The Tombstone. Tombstone actually escapes. And that KOs a hero down here of 6 or less. So I get to get rid of one of these. So I'm going to get rid of the backflip. That's KO'd. And one gets hero to replace. Come on, what have we got in our hand? Come on, what have we got? Come on. Boom goes to Dynamite. Oh, we've got loads of bullets here as well. So this could be enough. Hopefully it's enough. So we've got 1 point of damage there. Draw a card, reveal top card. 3 damage, 2 damage, 2, 2, reveal. Okay, so these are 5 damage there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's 0, get rid of it, which it is. So we're starting to take out all the dirty cops now. So that's fizzled. I get to draw a card as well because I played another thing next to it. Backflip. Cool, so we got, how much do I need in total? 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need this has to be a villain. I need to get a bonus because of the hail of bullets, which it is. So I drew a Magagoons and he gives me a +1 to my hail of bullets card. So these both get +1, so these are now 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's enough to attack the Mastermind for one last time, which is great. So I'm going to do that. And his last attack on us is Criminal Empire. If this card is not the final tactic, reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck, play all the villains you revealed, and put the rest back in a random order. But it was the final tactics card. And therefore, Blade, Punisher, and Daredevil have defeated the Kingpin. It was a very, very slow start to the game. I didn't think I was doing very well at all with the cards I was drawing, but luckily the Punisher just came to the fray at the very end and just started blowing people away with his ridiculous hail full of bullets cards, and he was also killing a lot of the useless cards in my deck as well, which was also a help. It was also lucky that I didn't get any of those wounds in my hand, otherwise that would have screwed up my entire turn. But luckily we defeated the Kingpin that was trying to go after the Cosmic Cube with the Marvel Knights. But what you've seen today is came in the Dark City expansion. All of this pretty much comes in Dark City expansion only. Like Jigsaw, Tombstone, all these street villains, Kingpin, Marvel Knights, all of that comes in the Dark City expansion, which is what I bought along with the game. Because I'm a completionist, I like to have everything when I get a game. But yeah, that's been Marvel Legendary. It's a shame that I'm only playing it by myself today, but you will see more videos with the other members of Pass the Turn soon when it comes to the board game section. Board games are the hardest thing to organise because they take a lot of setup time, a lot of downtime, and especially when it starts snowing in the UK, everyone's plans get pretty much put on hold. We were going to make a lot of board game videos this weekend, but they got cancelled, which is why we've had to release one of these, another solo video. Make sure you stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We've been Pass the Turn. This has been the Tabletop Tuesday segment where we just go over some board game stuff, unboxings, playthroughs, group games. No group games as of yet, but you will see them as you tune in next time or in the future. If you like Magic the Gathering, make sure you tune back every Monday, because every Monday we're going to be doing Magic the Gathering related content, whether that be a Commander game or unboxing or review of some sleeves or what have you. Make sure you check back every Monday to see what content that's going to be. And if you tune in every other Wednesday, you'll see the campaign that we're doing in Dungeons & Dragons at the moment, which is hosted by our DM, Leo Thrower. Make sure you tune into that as well, where I play a lizard folk samurai who doesn't have a clue about life. But that's been Marvel Legendary. I hope you enjoyed it, and we beat the game, solo effort. But it's a good nice little way to pass time. You know, you just shuffling some cards around, kicking the mastermind in the balls. But I've been Aaron Francis, and make sure you tune in next time, and we'll see you next time on Pass the Turn. Thanks for watching.